Hello dear friends, welcome back to Job Lesson for You. Dear friends, we know that we have discussed about the blood supply of the eye. I hope you have watched those lectures. Now in this lecture we are going to drain the deoxygenated blood again from the eye, right? So we are talking about the venous drainage of the eyeball, right? So let's focus there. Friends, you know that as I told you, let's talk about this one, right? This central retinal artery. When the central retinal artery enters your eye, right? For example, this is your retina, right? And I had told you that retina is divided into how many layers? Two layers, right? So the outer layer and the inner layer, like this. We have talked about all of these in the previous lecture. You can watch those lectures to have a clear concept. Now I had told you that there is the entrance of the central retinal artery, and the central retinal artery will enter and will give a superior branch and an inferior branch like this, and all these branches are responsible to supply blood to the retina from the inner side, right? So the inner part of the retina is supplied blood with the central retinal artery. Now what happens from here? Again these capillaries, right, will again unite with the capillaries of the venous side, right, as I told you in the previous lecture. So these will again unite with the capillaries of the venous channels, right, and they will collect the deoxygenated blood from the inner parts of your retina, right, and they will unite as such, and they will make a major vein, and that vein will again come out. So this is called central retinal vein, right? So this is central retinal vein. Okay, so central retinal vein is majorly responsible to drain the deoxygenated blood from the inner parts of the retina, right? If you watch the previous lecture, you will be clear here. Right, so this is central retinal vein. Now next what happens? Look, here we had told you that the capillaries which come here, right, they make minor ring and they make a major ring. So these are the arteries which enter your iris. So here these arteries will again unite with the venous channels, right? They will unite with the venous channels, and like this, these are all the venous channels of the major ring, right, and these are the venous channels of the minor ring, right, and they will again unite and they will collect all the deoxygenated blood from the iris and iri muscles and the cells, right, and they will unite here, right, and from here all these venules and veins will collect from the muscles of your ciliary body. So these venules will collect the deoxygenated blood and they will unite together. Now what happens? Look carefully. Here we had told you that these are what? These are the choriocapillaries, right? These small branches, as I have shown here, these are the choriocapillaries. Now the choriocapillaries will unite with the capillaries of the venous channels, right? Now, look carefully. These are the capillaries of your venous channels inside the choroidal layer, right, or inside the choroid, like this, and they will join with these veins which come out from the ciliary body and the iris. So all of these will be collected, right, and what do? They will come out as a vein like this, right? So this vein is called the varicose vein. Varicose vein. So central retinal vein, varicose vein. Now central retinal vein is only one, but varicose veins are four. How? Look carefully. This is your eyeball, right? So one varicose vein will come out from there. One varicose vein will come from there. One from inferior, one from the right and left inferior sides, and one from right and left superior side, or nasal and temporal. So how many varicose veins? 4 varicose veins will come out from this side, and lower and upper, all they will collect the blood. From which parts of the eye? From the iris, right? From the ciliary body, from the choroidal layer, right? They will collect blood and they will join together as varicose vein. Next, look carefully. Here you know that the anterior ciliary artery was a branch of the muscular artery. Now, if you want to go a little bit in advance, look carefully. You know that there is your conjunctiva. Here is our conjunctiva. Now some conjunctival veins will also be coming, and some conjunctival veins from conjunctiva, some veins will come, and they will either enter and unite with the muscular veins, right? They will unite with muscular veins, or they will join the episcleral veins and they will drain into the varicose vein. So what is this? This is episcleral veins, right? And then these episcleral veins will drain into the varicose vein, right? And these varicose veins will drain into the ophthalmic veins and other branches. So friends, we talked about the blood supply of your eyeball, and we talked about the venous drainage of the eyeball. I hope you are clear now with the venous drainage and arterial supply of the eye. Now we have discussed about the anatomy of the human eye in a big detail. I hope you have learned many things about the eye. Inshallah, next we will decide what should we start. So I hope, as on the request of some of the friends, we will start the skeletal system. Inshallah, we will discuss in detail the skeletal system. So be with us, friends. It's a humble request that if you like our lectures, please share these videos with your friends and invite your friends also to our channel. See you in the next lectures. Till then, Allah Hafiz.